Hello, my name is Elisabeth. I'm from LiveOnce Pole Dance and Fitness Studio in Milton, Ontario. Today I am doing a video on inner thighs and glutes specifically. I did have someone ask me for some exercises to work those areas, so that's what we're going to do today. So what I have for equipment is a little hand towel. You can use anything that's small piece of material. If you're working on carpet, you're going to want to use a paper plate instead. I also have a band that's sort of in the shape of a figure eight. If you don't have one of these, you can use a regular band and tie a knot at one end just to create a circular shape. And then I also have a stability ball and a mat. So what I wanted to start with was inner thighs. So I'm going to use the towel first, and it's a really simple exercise but works really, really well. We're going to place the towel on the floor, and you're going to step on it with one foot, and you only want the ball of your foot on the towel. So let me move back so you can see here. Basically, just the ball of your foot is on the towel. You want the heel of your foot off so you can use it as a break. You're going to stand in first position, so feet are turned out, nice and tall, abs tight. We're going to slide that right leg out until we come nice and wide, drop into a plie. So you want your weight balance between both legs, and then you're going to slide the foot back in using the towel to drag it and slide. Pull it in. So the further you go wide into your plie, the more you're going to have to work to pull that towel back in using your inner thighs or your adductors. Okay, so what you're going to do is continue this for about a minute, and then you can switch sides. So then you would switch the towel to the other side, and again, repeat the exercise on the other side. So that's one exercise for inner thighs. Works really well. Next exercise for inner thighs, we're going to use the stability ball. So we're going to actually take it down to the floor. So what I'm going to do is lie back and bring the ball up in between my feet. And all I'm going to do is squeeze. So you want to squeeze the ball as if you're trying to pop it. So you're going to continue squeezing. You can hold it. You can try doing it at different levels, so bring it a little lower. But if you bring it straight up over your hips, that's the best spot to work, and you really want to think about squeezing your thighs together as you're doing this. And again, you want to do it until you cannot complete the exercise anymore. So those are two inner thigh exercises. So the next thing I'm going to show you is a really great glute exercise. It's actually one of my favorites. My students love it as well. It works really, really, really well. You just want to watch your form when you're doing it. Form and technique is really the key to most workout exercises for effectiveness. So you really want to make sure that you're watching how you hold your body so that you get the most out of your workout. So what you're going to do is take your stability ball in front of you, and you're going to put your band around both ankles. So I have it on both ankles here. You're going to come down to the ground, and you're going to roll out on your ball until your hips are in the air, your hands are wide, and you're going to let yourself round so that your back is not arched. You want to keep it rounded. Now I'm going to squeeze my legs outwards so that I start feeling tension on the band. And what I'm going to do is lift up using my glutes only and come down. So I'm going to squeeze up and down. Again, if I'm feeling it in my lower back, that means I'm not keeping my back rounded. I'm arching. So I really want to just use my glutes to lift. So next part, holding it up, you're going to push out on the band while you're lifted as high as possible. Continue squeezing. Then you can pulse up. And again, always keep tension, pressing outwards on the band. And then you can go back to your singles. So make sure your toes can come all the way to the ground. When you come up, come as high as you can, flexing your glutes. Okay, and there's exercise number one for glutes. The next one, we're going to use our mats. We don't need the ball for this one. So you keep rolling towards me though. We're going to take our little bands off, and what you're going to do is lie back. Okay, and level one for this exercise is both feet down, and all you're going to do is squeeze up, pushing your hips up towards the ceiling. Really focusing on squeezing your glutes as tight as possible, pushing your hips up as high as possible. Okay, knees are right over top of your ankles. So that's level one. Level two, you would extend your top leg, or one of your legs, straight up to the ceiling, and you're only going to push through one heel. So you're going to keep it pushing straight up to the ceiling. It's level 2. Okay, level 3, bring that leg down so both legs are in line, pushing through the heel. Again, that's going to make it even more difficult. And of course, you would do both sides. You want to try and keep it even, so try and do both sides either to fatigue or about a minute each. And again, just like all the other exercises, you're going to want to repeat them at least 2 times after the initial one, so 3 sets or 4 sets of each exercise. And you should really be feeling those the next day. So I hope that helped, and thanks for watching.